Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones. This is your friend Kelly, and I got a package in the mail today. And just to let you guys know, it is after 8 p.m., and I've actually had this for probably 4 hours, give or take ish. And between waiting for my hubby to get home so that way the video wouldn't get interrupted with him calling and doing stuff, sales for eBay and on messaging, and I'm just now getting around to opening this, and it is not open, just to let you know. Now, let's see here. I think I will, doesn't that sound good? Do my Kaiser Beyond. And that I just got, and open this up. Now, I know what this is. Well, I was asked if I would want to review it, and I'm like, yes, definitely. And helps if I do it right side up. Buerkles Cerakote. Yes, I've got a knife from Buerkles Cerakote. Now, we got little package. Matsato sheath. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know if it's just something that he got. Oh, no, I think he did mention to me that it's not meant for this knife. He just didn't have an actual sheath for it, so he put it in that as a shipping item. Oh, that is friggin' cool. Purple with the blue splatter and a pearlescent clear and white pearl scales. And I don't know if you're aware, Buerkles, most of the time he has the scales have been kind of on the blocky side. He's thinned this one down quite a bit. That is very, very good. Now, I've got like we've discussed, I've got decent fingers and size hands for a woman. And there's still plenty of room to where I'm not hitting that when I'm coming in. That point is sharp, but not really sharp. So you could hurt yourself, but I don't think it's bad. And depending on how meaty your fingers are, that may not work for you. It does for me if I want to sit there and do it that way. But 10 to 1, the way I would hold it is most of the time is just like this. He's got jimping on this, and I love the blade shape. Fit and finish seems really well done. He even put a cool lanyard bead, multiple lanyard beads on this. And if you wanted to get up on something, the skinning, I think that would work great for that. Let's see. Do I have something to cut with? Hold on a minute. I know I get the book just for such things. We all know it. We all occasionally get one. Well, not all of us. And these are thin, so let's see. It is thin, so. Okay, is this me? I think it's a me thing, not him thing, because if I puncture and it does seem to slice well through it, so I think it's me I don't normally do a paper test. So, and yeah, it's doing it. I'm just not doing real well with this thin paper. See, it's a Kelly thing, not a knife sharpening thing. It's me. But this is an awesome little knife. Yeah, it's definitely got an edge on it. I like it. The handle fits well. I'm going to probably keep it for a couple days before I pass it on to the next person that he wants it to go to, and do some cardboard cutting and breaking down, and maybe another video to see how well I like it. I'm sitting here debating on which way. I can see if you try to cut like this that you may end up catching it when you're cutting something. It's kind of like a finger, the choil, sharpening choil and or finger choil, depending on, of course, it is a finger choil, but on knives. If you start a little bit further up to cut, you're going to be fine. But if you catch it on here, it may give you issues. But all in all, I think this is an awesome, awesome looking knife. And the scales are good. They're not overly thick. A little awkward. I'm sitting here trying to think the best way to do it and hold it. Now, see, doing it like this, it's kind of digging in with my finger right there. But that may be more a me thing than other people, depending on the size of each person's hand. It's going to hit people differently. And that's, sit there and use it as a trigger pull. Now, if you do that, that works pretty good. I like that. I think the color combination and the way he did this is very awesome. I'm just going to have to sit there and maybe cut a little bit with it. Maybe just a few box breaking downs and see how it's done. I don't have any handy, but I do know there's some other stuff I just did before I got this. Today's trash day to take it out for tomorrow pickup. I'd already broken down quite a bit of boxes for the week, so I'm going to try this and see how well. Let me see if it does with a thicker. Let's see. See, it's sharp. It's just me and with the extra thin paper over there. So you figure with index card that's a little bit cardstock is a thicker. It does really well. As a matter of fact, you can see that little curly Q. I think that shows you that he does a really good job. And I do like, you can see the step down and then the sharpened edge for where it's. One of the things I think people were getting on him about is the angle so much. It's still there, but it's Cerakoted. But that gives you room and gives it, as it's sliding up at an angle, as you're cutting through stuff, I think that will work really well as a cutting angle. Like I said, I'll have to get some cardboard and try it out and see how it does. I'll have cardboard to do. Like I said, this is a semi-thick cardstock with the index card. But all in all, I think this is an absolutely gorgeous knife. I like the blade shape. Personally, I'm just not a huge fan of this portion. I think his other one, where it's solid and then goes into the blade, is going to be more of a fan favorite for me. I've just never been a ring fan of any sort for that type of thing. But the Cerakoting is awesome. I love the colors on it. I think the width and thickness of the scales is really good. I mean, the blockier ones, I need to really get one of the blockier ones in hand, but from what I could see in pictures and other videos, if it was more rounded off on the edges instead of being quite so blocky, I mean, a full handful isn't bad, but if it's too blocky, it kind of will dig in different areas, is what I've found over the couple years anyway that I've been handling knives. But all in all, the blade shape, I really like it. This, I need to cut with it. With how that comes up and where my finger's hitting, I think that might end up becoming a hot spot if you're doing any major cutting with it. With how that comes, I don't know if it would have been better maybe without the hole and more of an angle going through here on the grips scales. I'll have to play with it and actually cut with it and see how it does if I'm cutting through multiple boxes for a period of time, and see if I'm cutting it like this, because I think that's the main way I personally would use it. And see how it does over a period of time. Like I said, I'm going to have it for a couple days, so I'm sure there's going to be some boxes over here. As a matter of fact, I see one right now that I could end up emptying out and using and abusing. But all in all, I think he's working on getting a good setup going here, and he's trying something different instead of being the old same old that everybody else does, and that is awesome, very awesome. So we will definitely be checking this out more, and I'll probably do another video in a day or two, couple days, and see what I think when I've actually used it. I mean, this is just first impressions and a few thoughts that I have. I think that might be a little bit of a hot spot right there, but we'll go from there. Everybody, thank you for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day. Many hugs, many kisses.